Okay, so this is probably several phases too late, but here is how you go and get your tribute buffs by yourself after you have a cleared instance from someone. So we're going to start this by zoning in and running through. You'll notice that any mob that you click on where you've got the gauntlet icon is not going to attack you, and any mob where you mouse over and you get the sword icon will attack you. So far nothing in here will attack us, even though they appear to be red. This group right here will, so we're going to avoid those by running around them on this ledge. We'll run right through up into the courtyard area. And none of the mobs in this area either will attack. There's a roaming guard up in the next room, Fengus, so he will attack you, so you want to make sure that you stay away from him. Crom Crush will also attack, but he stays right there. There's Fengus right there, so I just kind of mark him and keep clear. Also, too, if for some reason you do get aggro, there is a safe spot right up here where you can jump on this ledge, and if you stay there for 10 seconds with aggro, the mobs reset, and that is right here. So if you jump on this ledge and you have aggro, if you wait 10 seconds, the mob will reset, and then you can keep going. In this hallway, there's going to be two wandering eyes. Sometimes they won't attack, and sometimes they will. It depends on when the king was killed in relationship to when they were killed. The easiest way is just mouse over and see if you get the sword or the gauntlet. In this case, we got the sword, so we're just going to kill these. They're super low health, but if you don't kill them and they aggro you, they will spawn nasty void walkers that will probably kill you. So we just want to kill these in whatever way you want. This next room typically, or hopefully the hunter will have cleared these bugs. If not, some classes can easily solo, some can't, but typically these are all dead by the time you get here. Okay, this next area is where you'll have another named guard, Slipkick, that'll kind of path through here. He paths from here over to this trap, up and over and around. So you want to wait until he's basically over past you in that other hallway. So he's not here now, so we can just kind of creep up and see where he is, and you'll notice he's right there, and we have that second eye, and that second eye will kind of do the same thing where it will come down and back around. So you want to kill that eye before you do anything else, and you don't want to pass this corner because these two Reavers right here will attack you. So I'm just marking Slipkick, I'm targeting that eye, and we're just going to kill that eye really quick. So there's that. Now, there's a number of ways to do this. In this case, I just showed you how to do this with an invisibility potion. So if you use an invisibility potion right here, you can run around this corner and run up the ramp. And that's the safest way to do it. If you don't have that, another option is just kind of CC these three mobs and run up, or you can wait for Slipkick to run past and get all the way into this corner, run around and try to CC or outrun these two Reavers, whatever makes sense for your class. But here I just use an Invispot to easily get past. So we'll do that, and we'll just run right through and up the ramp. And if you have a group of people with you, or a hunter with you, or whatever, there's ways to kite those mobs around so that they're not an issue. But this is, basically the easiest way to do it if you're completely solo. So you're going to run up this ramp. Again, nothing in here will attack you until we get to the next hallway, past this door on the left. And in this hallway, there's going to be two Gordog Reavers that will be attackable. So however you want to get past those, you just need to basically CC them or kite them long enough to get to the center area. So as a mage, I just sheeped one, and then I kind of outran the other one while it was frozen. So there's a sheep, and there's a freeze. And now you just need to make a straight shot right to that center and talk to Mizzle, where you can get the king debuff so that nothing in here will attack you except for the bugs. So I didn't use Blink again just to kind of show you do have some time. They don't run super fast. But even if they're attacking you, as long as you can get to Mizzle the Crafty up here to get the debuff, you should be fine. So we're going to right click on this guy, talk to him twice, click, click, okay, now you have the debuff, that Reaver will reset, and now you're out of combat and you're good, so you can just kind of run through and get the buffs. So there's 3 buffs in here. There's a spell crit, attack power, and HP buff. So we're going to drop down to slip kick that last guard, and we'll get the spell crit buff. And we'll run past him, back up to Fengus that we marked with a square, and we'll get our attack power buff. And then we'll run down into that very first courtyard area when we first zoned in, and that's where we'll get our HP buff. So there's Moon right there, so we're going to drop down and talk to him. Okay, and there's our spell crit. Fengus kind of roams around here quite a bit, so it might take you a few seconds to find him, but in this case he's right there. So let's talk to him. You can ignore Crown Crush, he doesn't give any buffs of any kind. He does give a low level quest though. So there you go, we talk to him, we get our attack power buff right there. And then we can run down into the center. Now I didn't do this, but you can just basically run straight through here and jump down and talk to the guy, that last guard. I ran this way and talked to the vendor first to buy some rum. And you can do this too if you want to buy some of the other alcoholic beverages they sell or stat food, or whatever the case may be. Cool. So I just bought the limited stock rum, and then turn to the right and jump down right in front of this fire, and the last guard is right down there to the left. We'll talk to him, we'll get our 15% HP buff, and then we'll get out of here. So there we go, and there's our HP buff, and we'll just zone out. And there we have it.